Yes, the mushroom coffee. Listen, I've been getting hit up with comments and questions, so I just thought about doing a review. And also, if you decide you want to check it out even further on their website and order it, I have my referral link in the comments or am a 15% off for you if you use my referral link and my coupon code. Okay, so let's get started. So what is mushroom coffee? It's more than just coffee, baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and read some bullet points from here. It's our blend that's enhanced with functional mushrooms and MCT. It delivers calm energy that promotes focus, productivity, adrenal health, and yes, happiness. The ingredients have been studied for thousands of years, and it's found to enhance brain function, boost immunity, and give balanced energy that keeps you shining all day long. Listen, I am a testimony, especially to that last part. I wake up about 4 a.m. and by 3 p.m. after dealing with family, work, home, traffic, everything all above. By 3 p.m., you could be talking to me dead in the face, but in my brain, I'm asleep. Like, I have no focus, okay? This helps me so much. As far as the mushrooms that they use, it's cordyceps, lion's mane. I know I'm saying this wrong, but reishi. Let me start over. Cordyceps is for your stamina, okay? Lion's mane is for focus. Reishi is for stress relief. Shiitake mushrooms is for your immune support. Turkey tail is for healthy digestion. And king trumpet is for anti-inflammation. Okay, so in regards to that, you know, I had my last video where I had many facts about these type of mushrooms, but you might have to look that up on your own time if you want more information. What I want to say is too, there are other mushroom coffees out there. Ryze is the #1 in regards of having more mushrooms in their coffee blend. They're the only one, if I can recall, that has all 6 of these mushrooms. So that's a good little thing to think about if you want to try to use it. As far as what this does to me, that's where I can go a little bit long. I already talked to you about the crash. It really helps me with my focus. It helps me with my bloating. It helps me so much all around. And I'm not just saying that, like, if I can expand a little more, I went without this for like a week and a half because I forgot to let them know to go ahead and restock, and it was just some things going on. I felt it, and I will say I felt it as far as focus, but when coffee, regular coffee, yeah, when I stop coffee, I get that migraine, and that migraine lasts for like 4 days. This, even though I felt like I didn't have, you know, I was a little bit tired than usual when I didn't have this, I didn't have that migraine, I didn't have the jitters, I didn't have like what I usually have when I try to quit coffee. And that was a plus for me. Even though I was tired, it was still a plus for me that I didn't have those migraines. Also, let me pause this. Listen, the house is woke. Everybody wants to start coming in the kitchen when you film. Anyway, yeah, so the common questions that I get is, does it taste like mushrooms? Like, no. Like, ew. That would be a bad selling point if it did, y'all. I love mushrooms. I love the taste of mushrooms, but I don't want it in my coffee. If they was to make this at a coffee shop, or a friend was to make me a cup of coffee, when I taste it, I would not think mushrooms. No, it does not taste like mushrooms. If anything, I would say it tastes like a cocoa powder. For those who use that, or you know, is a baker or things like that, like, that's what it reminds me of. Also, I you know, do the same thing that I would do as normal coffee with my cream. What I specifically use is oatmeal cookie creamer, a little bit of vanilla, a taste of maple syrup, and some cinnamon. I blend it up, and it's like Christmas in a cup. Also, I do use a little bit of mint, and it's just, it's wonderful. But no, it does not taste like mushroom coffee. Also, another question that I get is it the shrooms that make you high? No. There are over 10,000 species of mushrooms. These are not the shrooms that make you high or make you trip. Another question that I get is, does it contain caffeine? Yes, it does contain caffeine, but a lot less than your normal cup of coffee. It does have a boost of caffeine, I believe 48 milligrams of caffeine. So yes, it does contain that. If you're looking for a caffeine-free option, I'm not sure exactly what to suggest to you as far as mushroom coffee. That's something that I would suggest to reach out to them. But yes, they do have caffeine in this coffee. Also, I have not tried, but they do have a matcha powder, and they also have their own coconut creamer. So that's something, if you're interested, if you don't want it as coffee, they do have other options. Also, if this is just not for you, listen, if it's like it, girl, no, that's fine. You can return this back in 30 days. But I wanted to make note too, like on their website, they have hundreds, literally hundreds of different types of recipes that you can use this powder for. And people submit what other things that they do with this powder. Like I've seen pies, smoothies, cookies. Like I've seen so much that people do in different baristas, how they make this mushroom coffee. Like I'm pretty simple, but I'm sure out of hundreds of those recipes, I'm giving James a side look. Hundreds of those recipes that you can find one of them before you just up and return it, I believe. As far as pricing, it's up to you. I think they're pretty affordable compared to my old bad habits of going to the coffee shop every morning, being late, and spending a lot of money a month, giving it to the coffee shops. Like I believe that this is way more affordable for me, to order every month and have it a healthy habit, and it gives me so much more benefit. Now, if you're on Facebook and you see these commercials as far as the girls saying it helps them with bloating, some people have told me that those commercials are really cheesy. But I will say as a living testimony that it does help you with bloating. Like this is so much more gentle on my stomach than coffee is. Like I remember I had a friend that said coffee don't even give you a warning fart. Like they're right, it doesn't. This is so much more gentle on me. I have saw some reviews that said that it does mess with their stomach. I would just suggest to you to just take a smaller dosage possibly and work your way up if it's kind of heavy for your stomach or it just doesn't agree with you. A lot of people in the community would probably tell you like to keep at it because the benefits that you get, and it's probably in a way, yes, it might be a little bit more harsher on your stomach, but if you're a normal coffee drinker, your body is going to recognize that. So it's probably just cleaning a lot of gunk out that you didn't know that was there possibly. I'm no expert, I don't know. I'm just letting you know what it does for me, and it really does help with bloating. And also it keeps me accountable. Like when I start my cup of coffee in the morning with Ryze, and I feel so much focus and I feel really physically good, like I am more accountable of what I put in my body the rest of the day. Like I'm more likely to make my smoothies, I'm more likely to eat better and wash my portions. Like it just starts the flow of my day whenever I start off with this cup of coffee. Unlike regular coffee, for me, I was unhealthy with it. I would use it as a meal substitute because coffee kept me filled for hours, like that one cup of coffee, and then after I'm done, when it settles off, like I am binge eating like crazy. This just doesn't do it for me. Like I can't stay. This is not a meal replacement for me. Like I get hungry. I say about an hour after I drink it, like I'm like, okay, I'm hungry now. Like it kind of just, it doesn't wear off, but it alerts my body, I think, that you need to eat. So last thing is marketing. For example, like I think I created accidentally like 2 accounts, and they reached out to me and was like, listen, we don't want to get you double charged or any, something weird going on. So let me cancel this account for you since it looks like you use this one more. Like they did that. They let you know like a week in advance when your shipment is going to come out and communicate with you. Also too, they, on your first package, they give you a lot of information. I'm not going to show y'all my cards because I accidentally spilled soy sauce on them, so I got to get me some new ones. But they send you these cute little cards on how to rise, and it's pretty much just like subscription. Like every morning alongside your cup of Ryze, remind yourself how awesome you really are with your free personal gratitude journal. I shouldn't have said subscription, it's a journal. So what they do is they text you a gratitude prompt every day at a time of your choosing, and it tells you to respond within 24 hours. They'll confirm your daily response with a link to your private journal, and then your responses get saved in your beautiful, secure online journal. So if you're not into writing, but you want to, have that time when you have your cup of coffee, you can scan the QR code and then follow those steps, and you can journal virtually. So I thought that was really cute. Also, if you don't even want to do all that, like they send you like at a certain time of the afternoon, after that crash, during that crash time for some, like they'll email you certain things as far as mindfulness. Like I just got one about overcoming your fears and, taking the path of the healing journey. Like they do things to, remind you just to take a breath, just to, take a breath. And I think that is really nice to come with your subscription. It's not like it's just junk mail. Like it feels like it's real people that actually want to care about their customers. And the owners are Andre and Rashad. And I speak with Andre a lot. Andre, I hope you're not AI, boo. Like, I hope you're not. But I don't know. He makes me feel nice. He makes me feel like, this is a really good company. Right now, they only ship out in the US and Canada. They are expanding. So yeah, if you're interested to find out more information, like I said, go ahead and use my referral link and go ahead and click that enter that coupon code, get your 15% off, boo boo, and let's ride. If you got any other questions, just you know where I am. I'll be happy to respond to you and let you know about my personal experience. And I hope that if you do decide to do this, listen, it took me like over a year to officially click the button because I'm just skeptical, and I was like, I need my